Hi, welcome to episode... This isn't really an episode. Pretend that this is like part of episode 6, but you just like forgot to watch this part. So, new thing, yay, bonus episode, that's exciting. People love bonuses. I've been watching episode 5, which was about flirting, and episode 6, which was about not at all flirting, about trying to talk to somebody who's just really, really, really good looking. And I've noticed that I keep saying things about people who are attractive versus people who are easy on the eyes. And I bet that that is confusing because they sound like synonyms. I haven't actually looked at a thesaurus lately, but they seem like they should be the same thing, and they're not. And clarifying this will save a lot of heartache and pain in the long run. So the only way that I can really explain this the best is to come up with like a real world example that would help. And I thought of the perfect one the other day. So here we go. When I was in 7th grade, I'm gonna not start stories like that pretty soon here. I'm gonna move on to 8th, 9th, and 10th grade even. But for now, when I was in 7th grade, the Lord of the Rings movies had just come out, and everybody that I knew, not everybody, but all the girls that I knew were really, really, really into Orlando Bloom because he had just been Legolas, and he was like graceful, and he had that beautiful blonde hair that we all secretly kind of wanted on our heads, and he was like British and nice to dwarves, and that was kind of cool. That's like dream man. So my best friend had like a t-shirt that said Mrs. Orlando Bloom on it, and I think we were all wondering like what we would do when we eventually inevitably met Orlando Bloom and he fell in love with us. We all thought that we were going to be the one that he loved. But anyway, right about this time, the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie came out, and we were so excited. I think every single girl in my grade went to see that movie on opening weekend or really close right after that because Orlando Bloom, his beautiful, perfect face was going to be huge on the screen in front of us, just like right there in front of us. And wow, we just could not wait. Also, pirates were going to be in that movie. Everybody loves pirates. My shirt is pirate themed. It only has one bone because there's a surprising twist that I'll show you at the end. Okay. So we were just like thrilled that Orlando Bloom was gonna be there, and we were gonna be there, and we were gonna see him, and eventually he was gonna fall in love with us. But I went into that movie just totally in love with Orlando, and I came out of that movie totally in love with someone else. And let me explain why. Orlando Bloom has this very nice face. He's got some deep, deep V-necks. He's just sort of constantly wet looking, which I think is good. I don't know. But he's mostly in that movie just to be handsome enough to be believably Keira Knightley's love interest. Because she's beautiful and she can't fall for anybody else. That's insane. Captain Barbossa, on the other hand, he's attractive. So Orlando Bloom, easy on the eyes. Captain Barbossa, attractive. That guy has a horde of zombies that he's in charge of. What? That's exciting. He's got an interesting backstory. How did he get those zombies? Why is he so angry? Why does he want to beat up Johnny Depp? I don't know, but I love it. He's got an ostentatious hat. I appreciate a man who can pull off some crazy headwear. That's a nice thing. And he has a pet. I have pets. This is great. He has so many layers. He's like, like, I know his face is kind of like weird. I know his whole head is sort of potato shaped, but I just want to listen to his weird pirate voice and look at his weird pirate head forever. That's all I want to do. I love Jeffrey Rush as Captain Barbossa. Love him. Pirates of the Caribbean is kind of a weird example because there's actually a third person involved who sort of breaks out of both categories, easy on the eyes and attractive. Johnny Depp is a babe. I don't think anybody would fight me on that. He's got like amazing eyeliner, and like his cheekbones are like, how are those even on your face? Wow, how'd they do that? He's got these nice things going on with his head, but he's also like funny and interesting, and like what's going on with him? Where did he get those tattoos? Why is he always escaping? How did he do that? Wow! So he's also attractive. So good looking, attractive, Johnny Depp is everything. He's a unicorn. I've never seen them in real life, but I hope they exist, and I'd like them to, and that would be really magical. But Until then, I'll stick with Geoffrey Rush because he is attractive. He's got more going on with his life and I want to learn more. I'm intrigued. I could marry him and we would have a great time discovering more about each other's weird heads. It'd be nice. So I guess what I'm saying is that somewhere in Australia, Geoffrey Rush is walking around with his weird Australian accent and his potato-shaped head and his probably also ostentatious casual wear. I just choose to believe that. And he doesn't know that somewhere in North America there's a girl who thinks that he is hot stuff, like the best thing to come out of Pirates of the Caribbean. So if you don't look like Orlando Bloom or Johnny Depp, I just want you to know that somebody out there thinks that you are the best thing that's ever happened. Probably. Or you just have a weird potato-shaped head. I just remembered that I forgot to show you my shirt, but before I do, I just want to remind you to subscribe to Life and Stuff if you haven't already, because it's fun, and also to follow me at blissfulthinking.org, where I blog about sometimes pirates, sometimes dinosaurs, lots of stuff. Okay, are you ready? You ready? Aww, a dog had the bone the whole time. So cute. Okay.
Cool.